We continue with chapter 26 to 29. Chapter 26, Shadows Within Shadows. The Resistance celebrated their victory quietly, but Ace knew the war was far from over. Back in the command center, Poe and Ray studied new data flowing in from Elix. Suddenly, a message blinked on the screen, encrypted, but unmistakably designed to avoid the First Order. Kira's eyes narrowed. This isn't from any known resistance source. Ace growled low. It's from the inside. Finn leaned closer. A spy? Someone playing both sides, Poe said grimly. Ray activated the transmission. A dessert voice whispered through the speakers. I'm called Celine, and I'm with you. The First Order's grip is weaker than it appears. I cannot afford to lose. Trust no one, except me. The room fell silent. Ace's gaze hardened. We have an ally inside the enemy ranks, but we don't know how long it's going to last, and if we can trust her. Poe clenched his fist. But this means we can get deeper intel. We can strike smarter, harder. Ace nodded, wrapping an arm protectively around Rowan. The Great Bear will watch the shadows, his voice said, rumbling with fierce determination. And when the time comes, we will roar louder than ever. Chapter 27, Trust in Shadows. The Resistance war room was tense as Kira, Ray, Ace, Poe, Ray, and Finn gathered around the hall map. A code message from Celine had opened a new door. One of those dangers. We need to know, Poe broke the silence. We need to know exactly what Celine can do for us, what intel she can provide, how deep they embedded. Kira tapped at her datapad. I've been decoding more of Celine's messages. They probably mention First Order patrol routes, weapon shipments, even planned attacks on Resistance. Ace's growl was low but fierce. This is vital, but it's a double-edged saber if the First Order Celine, then they'll come down hard and Celine can be sacrificed. Ray nodded. We need to keep Celine safe and verify every piece of intel. Finn looked troubled. How can we be sure Celine isn't leading us into a trap? Kira met his gaze steadily. We can't. But we have to take risks. The risk. Ace's eyes softened as Rowan stirred in his arms. A reminder of why they fought. We fight for the future, Ace said. And sometimes that means trusting the shadow. Later that night, a hidden communications cracked quietly. Celine's voice whispered, encrypted but urgent. Prepare for the convoy. I'll guide you past the traps, but we must act fast. Chapter 28, The Convoy Ambush. Under the cover of night, the Resistance fleet slipped through the asteroid belt near the Silent and Ready. Ace tightened his grip on Rowan, who swallowed against the chill and special. Great Bear's growl rumbled softly, a mix of anticipation and protective instinct. Post X-Wing flanked the largest transports. Remember, Celine's guiding us through. Stay sharp. Kira's voice came through the comms, but focused. The convoy is just ahead. Sensors escort AT-ATs and TIE fighters. But Celine's path avoids the main force. Ray and Finn stood ready, lightsabers ignited, prepared to lead the ground strike once the convoy came into view. A long line of heavily armored transport carrying first order supplies. Ace's bare form crouched low, muscles coiled. Wait for my signal. The transport moved slowly, unaware of the trap closing in. Suddenly, a burst of blaster fire lit the void as the resistance opened attacked. TIE fighters scrambled, caught off guard, while Poe's X-Wing danced through the sky, aiming, scrambling, flight with precision. On the ground, Rey and Finn led the assault, disabling the AT-AT securing keys. Ace charged through the chaos, massive pods smashing obstacles, scattering stormtroopers that shook the ground. Rowan giggled as, clutching his father's fur, sensing safety despite the battle. Kira hacked the convoy's control systems, redirecting the transport to the resistance. Convoy secured, she reported. No casualties on our side. As the battle faded, the resistance regrouped. Their victory, a beacon in the darkness. Ace lowered Rowan gently. This is only the beginning. Poe smiled. With the Great Bear on our side, I think the First Order days are numbered. Chapter 29. The Resistance base was alive with activity. After a successful convoy ambush, celebrated but heartfelt, supply secured, the First Order plans disrupted. Ace carried Rowan gently through the corridor, feeling we had both victory and what's to come. Poe approached, his smile fading as he lowered his voice. The intel was invaluable, even something's off. Kira nodded, eyes shadowed. Celine's messages have been flawless. Too flawless, no slips. Rey frowned. It's almost like they wanted us to trust them. Finn paced relentless. What if it's a trap? What if the First Order is playing us, using Celine to start a bigger ambush? He growled softly. We faced worse betrayals, but Rowan, he needs a future. We can't lose hope. Poe sighed. We will keep watching, keep questioning, but for now, what use would Celine provide? Carefully, whilst being carefully. A monitor flickered, a new encrypted message arrived from. Kira glanced at it, then paused. They said they uncovered something, everything. Ace Amber eyes gleamed with determination. Then we find out together. Alright, so next time we're going to be doing chapter 30.